at Cornell Tech has changed the way we do business globally. Firstly, Lourdes, thank you so much for your wisdom, guidance, and support that has made this program possible at Cornell Tech. We're so looking forward to having it in future years to come. Babatunde, thank you so much for coordinating the speaker series, being extremely patient with us, and also your generosity in providing awesome, outstanding sandwiches. I personally love the vegan burger with the sweet potato fries. And thank you, Lourdes and Baba, for bringing in great speakers such as Peter Cornelius from the Carlisle Group, who's also a research fellow at EMI. Also, thank you, Dean Duta, for from the beginning supporting this project and improving our proposal. The Cornell Tech program all started with a simple survey that outlined the geographic locations, the types of projects, and the time commitment that we'd be willing to put forth to expand the program of EMI to Cornell Tech. So thank you. Every day, Lourdes, Babatunde, the current and now future CT EMI Fellows work to break down the barriers of technology. And so this was exemplified in Lourdes' Leadership in Emerging Markets course, which was transmitted virtually to Cornell Tech. And big shout out to Sam Havison, #DZion, Tosin, #Everwarm, and Azia, #ConvergingRainbow for all participating. Before I go any further, for those of you who may not understand the hashtags, which we hope to carry on this new tradition at Cornell Tech, basically, the CTMI Fellows all were amazing this year, so if you could please stand up again and be recognized. Woo! So we were all at the Tippler one night, socializing after a 48-hour product sprint, and #Everwarm and Nikhil, #TornACL even stronger, came up to me and started chanting, Max K Energy, #China. Thank you so much for the nickname, I love it. And for whatever reason, this caught on and they sang it over and over again until we were all on the floor of the Tippler dying laughing. After further reflection, we actually realized it was a great idea, like the EMI program at Cornell Tech. And like any startup that's successful, we scaled it at Cornell Tech. And so it was too much fun walking into negotiations class and watching Vinny, #EmergingRenaissanceMan, battle his OP, Alau, #SageDAO, over Monopoly money. They both ended up winning a real pot of money, and we are proud to have 2 startup award winners for their SageLink and Ursa startups respectively. Double #priceless. While we competed over startups, we collaborated over capstones, such as their project with DZion on their capstone about leveraging the blockchain in crop insurance in emerging markets. But in the end, Amr #taking down the man switched the table stakes to an offer neither could refuse and won the JD Hackathon for Joybot, a negotiations chatbot for Jingdong's e-commerce platform to bargain virtually with their consumers. And he also won the Startup Studio Award as well as the MIT Hackathon by creating Switch, which he was accompanied by Abiram #Abidabi, who was his right-hand man. All they need now is to leverage #ConvergingRainbow's dynamic pricing model with Martin Never-Parton, #SilverPanda's artificially intelligent interface to growth hack their way to the top of the world. Abiram and Admiral C# earned their badge after he won an in-class data products competition with me, BookZack, an automated tool that can tell you the subgenre of a book. Abu Dhabi and C# also published a pivotal paper on the emerging Saudi Arabia entrepreneurial ecosystem. The code names got us through the hard times as well. As Confucius once said, an oppressive government is to be more feared than a tiger. I actually disagree with Confucius on this one. #Everwarm was unfortunately unable to make the Africa or Israel trek due to unfortunate circumstances this year. But 2 weeks later, she was on the phone with Baba and Lourdes about her capstone project on African investment opportunities. Combined with Rebecca #KimSite's dual EMI and Insight Fellowship, they are a dangerous force to be reckoned with, and watch out for these 2 tigers. If EMI, under Lourdes' leadership, has taught us one thing, it is to innovate to compete. Coined by Lourdes, and also the theme of last year's EMI conference, We learned that innovating to compete at Cornell Tech requires a unique skill set to deliver high-quality tech-enabled solutions globally to individuals, communities, and economies. We learned to think beyond the US-centric technology that's domestic into Israeli, Indian, and Colombian ecosystems, which provide a broad scope of reasoning while we develop awesome products. The other takeaway I wanted to share with you all is, in Unicornicopia speak, hashtag redefining the way we think about tradition in business school. The EMI codenames will continue to live on as we continue to develop and evolve our relationships and change the world in a positive way and make a lot of money doing so. I will, when hashtag emerging Renaissance man is my boss one day, I will certainly not call you Mr. President, rather hashtag emerging Renaissance man. If I have one request to you all today, it is to try giving people code names, whether you're starting a student organization or an emerging multinational at first. That is, break down all barriers of individual status to create great solutions, and importantly, a positive culture and a working environment. With that, I'll leave you with a Confucius quote that I do agree with. The strength of a nation lies in the integrity of the home. If Cornell is the nation, Cornell Tech being the state or province, then CTEMI is my second home. I know I can call you on you guys and gals at any time, and you know the same. Thank you so much for an awesome, wonderful year. You're all truly dear to my heart. And cheers and go Big Red.